Okay students, this is page 99. If you watched the video where we did the critical value method, then you'll recognize this example. It's example 8.9, and again, in a previous video we did the critical value method. Well, I want to do this example again, but this time I want to do the p-value method, and I want to utilize the TI graphing calculator to help me do that. So in this example, if you're doing the p-value method, which I'm going to do in this little box here, you would need to, of course, set up your hypothesis as step 1. So H0 is what they are claiming, and HA is what you or the researcher or the person suspects. So in the paragraph, they were claiming that they consumed 5,500 pounds of fuel. Okay? And the government official was sent out, and we're trying to find if the manufacturer's claim is justified. When they say things like justified, they mean either way, greater than or equal, less than. Is it somehow different than what they're claiming? Okay, so that's your hypothesis. And then you're going to go to your calculator to get the p-value. You can find it manually. See previous videos for where I did that. However, we have this great calculator, so I'm going to just ask it to find the p-value by pressing stat. On this one, once you get into your statistics menu, on this one particularly, you have to go over to tests, and then you have to decide whether you're doing a z-test or a t-test. Well, you have to ask yourself, is sigma known? Are you doing a z-test? When sigma is known, we're doing a z-test. When sigma is unknown, we want to do a t-test. Well, a tip-off is that you were given S's for standard sample standard deviations. So sigma is unknown in this case, so we're going to go down, we're going to do a t-test. We're going to use stats for our data. U0 is what they're claiming, 5500. It'll save any old data that you have in there, so be aware of that. X bar is from the paragraph 5690. SX, or in other words, the sample standard deviation, was 250. N was 6. Another reason to use a t-test, we have a very small sample size. Mu, let's see, we were doing a two-tailed test, weren't we? So mu not equal to. Okay, then you want to hit calculate. Your p-value comes up as 0.1217. So p-value equals 0.1217. And then we're going to do an alpha comparison where we compare p to the level of significance, which is 0.05. Is 0.1217 greater than 0.05 or less than 0.05? It is greater than. So our decision is fail to reject H0. And we had the same decision when we did it, a critical value method. Our conclusion will be the same based on the evidence. Based on the evidence, there is not a significant difference of average fuel consumption of 5,500 pounds at alpha 0.05. Okay? So this was the same problem, but instead of the critical value method where we had to do some calculation and some table lookup, we utilized the graphing calculator to do the p-value method, and really it made the process go quite smoothly. Okay, so that is the p-value method utilizing your grapher calculator on page 99.